Shibara! Seems to be standing. Hello, my precious buddies. Well, here I am. It was really hard, of course. I've got this kind of backpack again. Here, it's this kind of backpack again, see? There are brackets, angles, nails, and other items. Oh, it's so heavy. It feels like if I remove my backpack, I'll fly away. Whoa! Whoa! Phew! Even just walking, it's honestly really hard to walk, really. It's really tough. I don't know, like now, a lot of haters or just people are surprised that I'm young and it's hard for me. Well, I don't know how much the backpack weighs, approximately. I'm not sure, but it definitely weighs around 20-something. So today I brought the tents. The tents are cheap. The tents are more expensive. I bought these tents at Svetofor. I think the blue ones for 200 rubles, and these green ones I bought for 500 rubles. Ah, okay. Let's unpack now. Honestly, we should sit down and rest a bit, of course, right after arriving. Then start. I brought this Finnish raincoat today. It was just lying around. Yeah, by the way, we still need to dig in a couple more of these here. And build a canopy right here. Because I have another tent too. I bought 5 brackets, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the corners will do. Damn, I don't get why I didn't buy 10. It's like, do I just forget or what? Alright, let's go see what we've got here. I brought sand to check if anyone has been here. Yeah, friends.
Oh wow, here's a bear track, look.
Here's a bear track for real. Well, can you see it or not on sand like this? Whoa, 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 whoa. And you don't even feel like shooting. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can see it here. It's interesting. He just walked over since this is his territory. Basically, I was talking over there. And something here, well, like a tree was knocked down. I'm telling you, now every sound. Or was it just my backpack that fell? Look, the backpack did fall. No, I don't know. Well, now everyone is on edge. Seriously, on edge. Alright.
I'll put the safety on.
There. How can you build here without a gun? These guys are over there saying we're building a house or a shack. Now I'll light the fire. Let it burn. That's it now for sure. Now, just like that. Now for sure, walk just like this, trying to make it in time. That's all. My legs are even shaking, friends. That's how much of a coward I am. That's right. What can you do? Alright, here are the gloves. But you know what? It's strange. He didn't touch the gloves, didn't rummage through anything. Nothing. These are real tracks, I swear. What do you think? If it wasn't clear, I'll show you again. Let me get the axe. There we go. The axe, you see, I actually use it. This is my good axe. Without it, damn, it's... Well, I don't really want to leave it here either. I'll need to bring something else here later, like... There. Oh, damn, that's it. Well, that's it, damn. A fun construction site in the taiga, damn. By the way, just because I'm talking doesn't mean he won't come over or anything like that. I don't know. I've never come face to face with a bear. You probably won't understand what I showed you. I mean, the tracks. Well, it seems like there aren't any here at the campfire. Yeah, it's already fun. Right away, right away. Damn, of course, it's really scary. It's really, really scary. I can't do anything with the campfire. Damn. Let's make some kindling now. I'm starting the fire and using kindling since there's no bark. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like semi-resinous wood. There we go. Yeah, guys, it's interesting. From now on, I'll always leave the sand this fresh. You see, I left the sand in one spot. Well, it was just hanging around here, apparently. Or maybe she was. One of them, anyway. Hanging around. Actually, I'm the one hanging around his place. I'm a guest at Medved's place. Alright, that's enough. I've made the twigs.
I've got the kindling, that is.
The round is in the chamber. Guys, I don't usually do this. I mean, I don't usually walk around like this so the springs don't sag or whatever, however you call it. I've read a lot of forums, but now... Now I'm gonna do it this way. I'll have the whole day like this, damn. Oops. So, I don't have any matches again. So guys, believe it or not, I don't have any matches, but I do have this. This thing is such crap. Honestly, this thing right here, these, damn it, it's a fire starter, basically. It just... Now I'll try to light it. I don't know. Especially what to light with it. You know what we're going to do now? I'll pour a little gasoline. Yes, I'll pour some gasoline. Just so there's only a tiny bit. Just like that. I'll try to light it carefully so it doesn't flare up. But it will flare up a lot. Damn, let's try it now. Well, we could have used some bark or something. Oh, phew, thank God. It's my first time doing this with gasoline. Alright, let's put the logs here now. Let it burn. Just don't go out. That's why, friends, I don't stay here at night. For now. For now, it's a bit scary. Well, let it be for now. It's catching fire. Friends, the fire starter saved me for the first time in my life. Well, saved is a bit of a stretch. My matches are wet, but the fire starter never is. Without gasoline, starting a fire would have been harder. Alright, now I need to do something else against this. How does it? It's gloomy and unclear if it'll rain, but the forecast says no. Phew. Today, other than forgetting the matches, I haven't forgotten anything else. So I made it in these little boxes from detergent. Here's my kit. 150mm nails, cheap brackets at 9 rubles each, and some large brackets. So that's how it is, something like that. Alright then, 1 kilogram of 200mm nails. You can't do anything without nails. I brought a screwdriver and a rope. So what's this? And this is a stapler with staples. Here are some more of these big brackets. Also, 150mm nails, staples, rope, and a top. And that's pretty much it. It was nerve-wracking. I saw a bear, though the tracks were small, but that doesn't matter. What's the difference? Big ones, especially if those were the back ones. The front ones are even bigger. Well, anyway, to be honest, I got really scared. Alright, while our campfire is smoking, I'd like to discuss today's work. So, today we need to cover the roof. Well, at least just put up these beams. Then I'll figure out what's here. Yeah, then install the crossbars. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 4. I haven't decided yet, but we'll decide together as we go. Basically, that's it. And additionally reinforce it with an angle bracket. And also deal with the floor. At least straighten it out there. For now, we won't work on the floor. The floor isn't that important at the moment. Later, I'll dig around here some more. Of course, it will rot, but by the time it does, it won't matter anymore, right? Well, basically, that's it. We have the materials. This is here, this is here, this is here. We'll get to work, friends. Why are they so massive? Well, I mean, these crossbeams here, I could have made them smaller, but all sorts of things will be attached to them later. I mean, like a table, chairs, things like that. So that's why... That's it. That's not it. I just brought this. There will be a little thing like this. It will go here. Here it is. 1. Let's measure everything first. We'll measure everything. We'll mark everything. Where did I even get these? This was apparently left over. I just gathered some dead wood and picked up branches before I left. Exactly. 1, 2. Yes, before doing this, of course, you need to reinforce here. Here we'll have a straighter one. Because, well, what's that? Rot? Alright, that's it. I don't like this anymore. Then this one. Will it fit us in terms of length? No. It doesn't fit. So right here it actually fits. And that one we... Oh, friends, don't pay attention if I get confused or something goes wrong. I'm just learning along with you, just doing it. There, my pants keep falling down. So what's the plan? We're reinforcing the lower ones and checking the level. I wanted to bring a board to help check the level. Alright, okay. All these joists need to be thrown out. These joists need to be thrown out. Why did I get such a rotten one? Well, friends, you see, you can't really choose here because they're just lying around. The logs are lying around and already rotting. Like this, probably over here. That's how we do it. I carry the logs myself and keep an eye on things. Friends! Yes, in the first episode, I didn't film much on my first outing because it was tough. I needed to think it over too. And I was kind of a little embarrassed about what I was doing. And honestly, I still feel a bit embarrassed now. I always have to do things like this. For collecting logs. Phew. So what do we have here? And here we have... And there are... We need it about level. Where's the level? Okay, all of these were roughly set up. Let's take a look now. Okay, this concerns the level. So, this concerns the level. So we fasten it with staples while we have staples. Then we'll reinforce it with brackets. But first, yes, staples first. Since we started with staples, we'll keep using them. Friends, they'll find this place anyway, especially in winter, riding snowmobiles. But I think what happens here will depend on the people who find this place. That's it. All right, come closer. I'll show you something now. We're going to fasten it now. Here we have it leveled. We'll put this beam down. Can you see it? Well, this will be the general plan, more or less, but still. In short, we checked it with the level. We checked it with the level. Now we'll hammer in the staples. We're going to hammer the staples in here and here. Yeah. Oh, good. A small stick. Oh, guys, I got hit on the head with a stick. Today is just one of those days. Nice hit. My head's gonna hurt. What an idiot. I even cleared everything out on purpose. But no, it had to be there.
Now let's score the second one.
You don't have to shoot at the level. Basically, just shoot a little bit and... Yeah, everything's fine with us at the level. The main thing is that everything is okay with them. Guys, did you see that? It almost killed me. Careful, the clamp is sliding in smoothly. My level dropped. I got scared already. It's also interesting to build when things progress quickly. When it's slow, it's not very interesting. Let's do that one now. Whoa, got hit on the head. Interesting. A bump like that. Okay, now let's do this one. This one is even harder. This one's tougher since I messed up. It's a bit crooked and the whole structure is too. I should have made a simple square. The roof would have held. All this is nonsense. That's it. Firewood. So now we're going to shoot at about approximately. You see, it's all kind of naughty, so yeah, you need to lift that edge. Lift that edge. Oh, lift that edge. I know anyone who sees this will say, well, what an idiot, what is he doing? But that's how I do it. That's how I do it. If you don't like it, comment and leave. All right, let's lift it up a little. We'll lift it up a little and take a look. Yes, it went up. All right, it's even. It says more is needed. All right, fine. I think that's not the point. Oh, okay. All right, let's do it. 2 brackets here. We'll secure this with an angle. Fine. There's nothing else up there. Just this.